The Glooscap trail is supposed to be scenic. But halfway through we found ourselves off the map, no GPS, towing our trailer over rocks and gravel and bridges that felt like a bad joke. Was it worth it in the end? Keep watching, you decide. What an adventure.
Elm River Campground was okay. It's very humid here. We made it through where I thought it was going to be mud last night. I thought maybe I was going to have to put it in 4x4 and I didn't. So that's good. That dried up. We were able to pull through. We didn't even unhitch. But the humidity here is crazy. We're really close to the highway and there was traffic all night. And of course the trailer's like a tent. So it was very humid in the trailer all night, even with the AC running. So just a quick overnight stop. Now we're gonna get back on the Glooscap trail, see if there's any sights to see along the Bay of Fundy, make a couple of stops, and we will be at Century Family Campground in St. Martin for dinner. Let's get on the road.
The Glooscap Trail stretches 357 kilometers from Scotts Bay to Amherst, and we're picking it up in Truro, traveling west along the Fundy coast. Let's pull over and check out the Dominion Chair General Store. Built across from the old factory in Bass River, the General Store has been in operation since 1890. Inside you'll find groceries, hardware, souvenir, and the odd heirloom chair, a nod to 130 years of local craftsmanship.
Dominion Chair Furniture Store was interesting. It's nice stuff. Very expensive. And nothing that we need, so we're just going to keep moving. Bought some lottery tickets, we could always use those. Then we could do this all the time. Okay, a lot of potholes there. But there's large RV parking. There's something to see. Now we're going to Lighthouse Park.
Wow, the road to Five Islands Lighthouse Park is rough. If this adventure's got you smiling, scan the code, subscribe, and buckle up for the next ride. There are 5 distinct islands here named Moose, Diamond, Long, Egg, and Pinnacle. Only Moose Island was ever lived on, and that was in the 1800s. At low tide, the islands can connect via exposed tidal flats, essentially walking on the seabed due to Fundy's extreme tides. Legend says Glooscap, the native Micmac creator spirit, formed the 5 islands by smashing a beaver dam. Clamming is very popular here at low tide. You can walk the mudflats or dig for clams, but the tides rise fast, so check the schedules and stay near the shore. Along the Fundy shore, tides swing up to 69 feet, high enough to reveal fossils at Joggins, which we'll be visiting later. The lighthouse here was originally built in 1913 and has been moved 3 times due to erosion. We've still got a ways to go and the gas stations are few and far between, so let's gas up. This right here, this is the moment where I made my mistake. So this was supposed to be a shortcut. Boars Back Road, supposed to save us half an hour. What it didn't mention, it's barely a road, and the pavement turns to gravel. At least I think that was pavement. We're crawling along at about 10 kilometers an hour. No cell service either, so we're flying blind. No map, no GPS, no idea if we've got 2 kilometers left or 20. And now we're asking the big question, do we turn back or keep grinding forward and hope we're not lost in the woods forever?
Well, sometimes you can do all the research that you want and it doesn't help. We're currently stuck on a road that has gone from really bad pavement, really bad gravel, and I'm stuck doing about 10 kilometers an hour. But when I did my research on Google Maps, this was a highway, and it was going to save us half an hour. But it's ending up costing us a lot more time than that. Sometimes it doesn't matter how much research you do.
Well, if your GPS tells you to go down Boars Back Road, don't do it. We're here. We made it to the Joggins fossil cliffs. We're going to do some lunch first before we check out the cliffs, and I'm going to stay at the trailer a bit because they have RV parking, but it's not long enough, so I'm still kind of hanging out. I don't think anyone can get past me, so. Boars Back Road. Is it Boars Back Road or is it Boars Back Road? Because it was like a back road, so. Anyways, stay on Highway 2. GPS will tell you that it's longer. Do it. Don't do what I did. I was going to make grilled cheese. The panini press is 1,000 watts. The inverter's 1,000 watts. Apparently that's not RV math. So, panini press didn't work, and I wasn't going to fire up the butane burner out here, set up a table and everything. So we had cereal for lunch. Bless you. So, got a wristband. It is $7.50 per person to get into the museum. I didn't know there's a walkway through the fence, and you can just come check out the cliffs for free. The admission is only for the museum. Welcome to Joggins Fossil Cliffs. "14 kilometers of coastline and a UNESCO site since 2008. Revealing a 310 million year old rainforest etched in stone. Over 200 species of plants, amphibians, fish, and bugs have been discovered here. And with the tide constantly eroding the cliffs, more are found all the time. It's a live fossil dig. This is where they found Hylonomus, the world's oldest known reptile, in a tree fossil. Darwin used to come here to study the fossils. A few hours ago, this was the ocean floor. This was completely covered by water. Some of the highest tides in the world. Now we're walking around looking for fossils.
So we were here with the kids in 2011, and the kids were really good at finding fossils. Me, I don't see anything. Do you see anything in this rock? I don't know, maybe it's interpretation, or maybe I'm not looking hard enough, or maybe I'm just expecting it to be more obvious, but I don't see a lot.
This visitor center is built on an old coal mine.
Welcome. Please take a seat and make yourselves comfortable. Would include the oldest known reptile.
This is our second time here. Came with the kids originally in 2011. I didn't realize at the time, I just bought a sticker and it says 15th anniversary. And I asked the girl about it. It was the only sticker they had. You may or may not know I collect stickers. And I asked her if this was the 15th anniversary, and she said no, that was last year. But it was the only sticker they had, so I got it. But if they've only been here for 16 years and we were here in 2011, that means we were here only a year after they opened. And at the time I didn't know that, so that's pretty cool. Alright, we have a 2.5 hour ride to the campsite, so we're going to do that. I'm tired. I think I am ready for an adult beverage.
All right, it's late and we still have some driving to do. Let's get going.
Overall, the Maritimes has had rough roads, but today was specifically bad. But the Glooscap Trail, no signs to mark it, or a couple of road signs, but very underwhelming. Joggins, we could have went. We didn't have to take the Glooscap Trail to get to Joggins, so we should have just went to there. And now we get to this campsite pretty late, and this is a pretty epic campsite, so I'm sad that we came here late, but anyway, we have all day tomorrow. We're here for 2 days just to wind down. I don't think I mentioned yesterday, I forgot to mention that everything after Ovens was us heading home. That was the furthest point that we were, and now we're slowly working our way back. So in 2 days we'll be home, or in 3 days we'll be home. Anyways, check out this campsite. We're just going to have some more leftovers tonight, and tomorrow we're going to explore the area.
This campsite is amazing. Across the bay are the famous St. Martin's Sea Caves, sculpted out of sandstone by the Bay of Fundy's insane tides, and they are right in our front yard.
So this whole corner lot is us. Crazy how much room that we have. And it's not a pull-through site, but the people behind us aren't here. The site's empty, so we did do it as a pull-through site. And this is full hookups, $65 a night on the side of the ocean. Actually, I don't even think it was 65. No, it was 55 a night, because we paid $100 for 2 nights with the tax. Anyways, we'll see you guys in the morning.
Join us next time for an incredible Bay of Fundy sunrise. The coastal views, waterfalls, and unique features of the Fundy Trail. We even step into a sea cave that had 40 feet of water in it just hours ago, before driving into Maine for a stop at an iconic roadside mile marker. Oh, we also stopped at a brewery. This trip's been unreal, but it didn't start here. Head over to that one and see where it all began. So join us. Our next adventure is just around the corner.